Today marks the beginning of week 51 of the Health Happenings journey. Yeah, I can't believe it's been that long either. And today I'm going to take a look back, not just at this past week, but looking back at almost 1 year of the Health Happenings journey and talk about one of the most important things that helped me go from being a couch potato to being able to accomplish my biggest accomplishment with Health Happenings ever. So what is that? What am I talking about? Last week I talked about how to get started on my Health Happenings journey. A big contributing factor in the beginning was starting to walk 1 hour a day and being able to get this into my busy schedule and making it part of my routine. Well, along the way of walking 1 hour a day, I was also working with Zach Spinoza from Forge Fitness, and he encouraged me to start jogging soon into my Health Happenings journey. I can't remember exactly how long it was. I think it was around a couple months. And one of my training sessions, when I was seeing him once a week, he goes, okay, today or the next day, I want you to go home and do a 2-mile run. And I was like, what? 2 miles? That's a little over 3 kilometers. I was like, I haven't jogged in years, and you want me to go do that long of a run? And I did. And I started doing that a couple times a week. Once a week, couple times a week, and I made it part of the routine in addition to the walking. So what I did was, and part of the Health Happenings journey is making improvements and working on improving and getting better and not getting stagnant and trying to avoid plateaus. That's something not even to worry about for a long time, but it's making improvements. And when I went out and did the first jog, something I did just to challenge myself was like the last 10 meters or so, I decided I was gonna sprint it out and I wanted to finish strong. Just like when we played football, you run through the end zone, you don't end at the end zone. And each time I went out for a run, I backed it up a little bit, another 10 meters, another driveway, another light post, so that each time I went out and went for the run, I was pushing myself a little bit harder. And I find that this mindset helps with Health Happenings and life, just constantly looking for improvements and trying to do better. And eventually, I've pushed myself so far back, but we decided to make it a 5-kilometer jog, and then started jogging 5 kilometers. And then once in a while we would sprinkle in a high intensity run where you run for like 10 or 15 seconds as hard as possible and then walk. And remember, this is all in addition to walking 1 hour a day. And eventually, after mixing in 5-kilometer runs and then applying the same principle, trying to run faster at the end, eventually did a 10-kilometer run and did a couple of those. And then just recently, my biggest accomplishment in Health Happenings, my good buddy Luke Newland hit me up. He said, Joe, let's go for a long run. And we ran. We got together on Sunday. We ran along the canal. We ran, and we ran, we ran. And we ran for 3 hours and completed a half marathon. Actually, a little bit longer. I forget exactly how long a half marathon is, but we ran 23 kilometers in 3 hours and 10 minutes. 3 hours and 10 minutes we jogged for. It was a slow as snail pace, but I had never pushed my body to do anything like that. And I attribute it to what I just said. Being able to stick to what I was doing, walking an hour a day, and then jogging and just making improvements, taking one step at a time. You don't eat a whole pizza all at once. You eat it one piece at a time. You just keep making improvements and you get there. And this past week, this is when it happened. We just ran that long run. So how did it look when I got on the scale this week? Not a huge loss. Maybe it's because I had some foods this week, but we're down. Goal weight for 1 year is to be under 180. We're at 180.0 rookie right now. So we got some improvements to make. And I've been sharing this journey and other things, my foods and everything, on a Health Happenings group that I have on Facebook. There's a bunch of handfuls of members from all over the world on different parts of their journeys, health happenings journeys, and we're all sharing it together. And if you want to be a part of that community, let me know and we'll get you in there. It is for anybody that is currently on their health happenings journey and looking to have a community with them.